Hey everyone, and welcome to the Miami Home Show. Bienvenidos todos a nuestro programa de Miami Home Show con su servidor Dailan Rubido. And today on the Miami Home Show, I'm glad if you guys are watching, I'm glad you are because we're gonna be talking about inflation. In fact, the topic today is record-breaking inflation, how to dominate it. So yes, you heard that right. You can dominate whatever's happening right now in the market, which is crazy. And by the way, I have Ray Ackley here with me, Ray the realtor, in the show today, also helping me out with information and stuff like that we're gonna be talking about today. But yeah, inflation rate. About inflation, what do you think about that?
It's affecting everyone right now. It's everywhere. So you need to have a plan.
I was asking Ray for $100 bill earlier, just for an example purposes, but $100 bill today it means what? It's worth $60, maybe $80,
You're
if
right.
that. So inflation is causing that the value of the dollar to go down, right? It's incredible how much that's affecting, and inflation today has been the highest ever in history. So we're going through it. Actually, we're making history as we speak. So that's what we're gonna be talking about: record-breaking inflation, how to dominate it. And if you have any questions, you want to know more, we always like to give out our number, which is 305-508-9893. Nuestro número de teléfono es 305-508-9893. Si nos quieren llamar, cualquier pregunta, de qué maneras podemos asistirle a ustedes que están allá afuera el, en este mercado de la manera que está. Todos los martes estamos en vivo. We come to you live every Tuesday at 4:30, a las 4:30, todos los martes en Miami Home Show, donde venimos ustedes con información, contenido, tópicos relacionados a nuestro mercado de bienes raíces, cómo usted se puede beneficiar, especialmente en este mercado actual, especialmente con esta situación del inflation de la manera que está. So we come to you live every single Tuesday at 4:30 in the afternoon with content information about our real estate market. Once again, the topic today, inflation. How can you shield from inflation by means of home ownership? That's exactly what we're going to be covering about on today's show. So if you're following along with the news today, you've likely heard about this is raising inflation, right? You're also likely feeling the impact on your day-to-day life as prices go up and like gas, groceries, and more. Now, this rising consumer costs can put a pinch on your wallet and make you reevaluate any big purchases that you have planned to ensure that you're still worthwhile. So, if you've been thinking about purchasing a home this year, you're probably wondering, should I continue down that path or should it make more sense just to wait? Now, while the answer depends on your situation specifically, I'm going to show you today how home ownership can help you combat the rising costs that come with inflation. And today, one of the things we're going to be talking about is how home ownership offers stability and security. So, if you want to learn how to dominate inflation, real estate is one of I would say, the number one secret on how you can do this. Investorpedia, yes, I said it right, explains that during a period of high inflation, prices rise across the board. That's true for things like food, entertainment, and other goods and services, even housing. Now, both rental prices and home prices are on the rise. They're going up. You're probably experiencing right now that, especially if you're renting. Now, so as a buyer, how can you protect yourself from increasing costs? So the answer lies in home ownership, real estate. So buying a home allows you for stability, and what's typically your biggest monthly expense, right? Housing expense is usually your biggest monthly expense. So your housing costs, that's what you need to watch out for. So if you get a fixed rate, and I want you to think about this, if you get a fixed rate mortgage on your home, you lock in your monthly payment for the duration of your loan, often 15 to 30 years. I think that information right there is worth the entire 30 minutes of this show. Wouldn't you say, right?
Definitely.
So, yeah, the mortgage rate, right? If you lock it for the next 15 to 30 years, you're going to have the same monthly payment during that time. You're beating inflation already. Now, there's a senior wealth manager he's a reporter for Bankrate. His name is James Royale. Now, he mentioned that, and I'm going to read it. It says a fixed mortgage rate allows you to maintain the biggest portion of housing expenses at the same payment. Now, sure, property taxes will go up and other expenses may creep up, but your monthly housing payment remains the same. And that's the one you should be concerned about. So even if your other prices go up, your housing payment will be a reliable amount that can help keep your budget in check. So if you rent, you don't have that same benefit, and you won't be protected from the rising housing cost. Now you got to use home price appreciation also to your benefit, and this is the second benefit. Now, while it's true, the mortgage rates they're going up, home prices are going up. That means that buying a house today costs more than it did a year ago. If you go back to 2021, even 2020, so you still have an opportunity to set yourself up for a long term win. Buying now, buying today, it will let you lock in at today's rate and prices before it continues to go even higher. And in a inflation market like the one that we're experiencing today, so in inflationary times, it's especially important to invest your money in an asset that traditionally holds or grows in value. That's real estate again. And I want you to look at the next graph so you can visualize it. Vamos a poner la gráfica. Now, home ownership, a hedge against inflation. That graph that you see there shows how home prices appreciation outperform inflation in most decades, going all the way back to the 70s, making a home ownership a historically strong hedge against inflation. Right? So that's a pretty good graph. So what does that mean for you? Well, today experts say that home prices will only go up from here thanks to the ongoing imbalance in supply and demand. And isn't it true that that's exactly what we're experiencing today? A lot of demand, low supply. So once you buy a house, any home price appreciation that does occur will be good for your equity and your net worth. You don't have that in rents. And since homes are typically assets that grow in value, even in inflation times, you have a peace of mind that history shows your investment is a strong one. So we always suggest real estate. I'm a real estate guy, right? Ray's a real estate guy. We're all real estate guys here, and we always gonna tell you real estate. It's a number one vehicle if you're looking for security, if you're looking to grow and prosper. Now, the bottom line is, if you're ready to make that commitment, if you're ready to take charge of your finances, of your future, of your home, your roof, buying a home, if that's your goal, it makes sense to move forward with your plans despite inflation. So if you want an expert advice on how you can, depending on your specific situation and how the time that you need to put into your purchase, I highly encourage you to connect with your real estate agent, connect with us, give us a call. Again, our phone number is 305-508-9893, 305-508-9893. Es importante que tomen riendas en el asunto. Piensen de qué manera se pueden beneficiar inclusive de la compra de su casa en tiempos de inflación como el que estamos experimentando hoy por hoy. El pago del mortgage suyo va a quedar locked in, va a quedar fijo por los próximos 15, 30 años por la vida que tenga en ese mortgage. Usted no puede decir lo mismo cuando tiene que ver con una renta. Okay. No sé si está en esa situación, pero el landlord puede en cualquier momento decirle, le vamos a incrementar la renta a X cantidad. Usted no tiene control sobre ese número, pero cuando usted es dueño de su casa, usted sí tiene control, lo que le da beneficio para aguantar este tiempo que estamos viviendo de inflación. Now, the other thing I wanted to point out, lo otro que quería mencionarles también a ustedes es lo bueno que es invertir en bienes raíces. In fact, real estate was voted the best investment 8 years in a row. The best investment 8 years in a row. Now, and that was mentioned in a annual Gallup poll where Americans shows real estate as the best long-term investment. And it's not the first time it's topped the list either. So real estate has been on winning streak for the past 8 years, consistently gaining traction as the best long-term investment. And I want to show you another graph that shows exactly this. Vamos a ver la otra gráfica donde muestra que real estate es una de las mejores inversiones. Inclusive ha sido la mejor inversión en los últimos 8 años. Y no solamente fueron los últimos 8 años, siempre ha sido de esa manera. Y eso lo pueden ver en esa gráfica. So if you're thinking about purchasing a home this year, 2022, this poll should reassure you, even when inflation is on the rise, like it is today, Americans, they agree an investment like real estate truly shines. So again, look at the graph. That should tell you everything. Now, why, and I want you to think about why, why is real estate a great investment during times of high inflation like today? Well, with inflation reaching its highest level in 40 years, that's why I was saying that we're actually making history here. In 40 years, it's more important than ever to really understand the financial benefits of home ownership. Now, inflation going on means prices are increasing across the board, like I was saying earlier. So that includes goods, servicing, housing costs, and more, you name it, especially gas. I put gas the other day, $130 on gas. I thought the thing was broken. But when you purchase your home, again, you lock in your monthly housing payments, effectively shielding yourself from increasing housing payments, right? So think about all of these benefits that you're gaining here. Now, let's see. I wanted to show you something else. For example, cuando en este momento, fíjense, uno puede ver de qué manera las rentas están afectando, how the reason why rents are going up so much, that even Miami-Dade County, they have to come up with rules, or what do you call that?
Yeah, I would call it a rule or a stipulation that now you have to.
Right. So now the landlord needs time, or needs to
2
give you
months.
60 days, right?
Yeah.
2 months to be able to tell you, listen, we're gonna go if it's more than 5%. When you start seeing all this stuff coming out to protect the consumer, those are flags that are going out. That should tell you something, right? So again, Natalie, the advisor for staff for Forbes, she said that tangible assets like real estate get more value over time, which makes buying a home a good way to spend your money during inflationary times. So, what I was saying earlier, the rents are going up. When you start seeing the county and the city, like all these government entities, like putting out their benefits and trying to help the consumer because of situations where landlords are increasing their rent more than 5%, now they have to give you the time. That means that you have no control. But based on what James Royale was saying, and based on what Natalie Campisi was saying also, that once you have ownership of the property, you have a great benefit in your hands. Even if you're actually living the property, you're for sure you're paying the same amount for the next 15, 30 years. So yeah, taxes are going to go up. Maybe the insurance will go up and stuff like that, but it's not going to go up by thousands and thousands of dollars. You have better control of your monthly payments. So again, real estate is a very strong a vehicle if you're looking to gain more benefit of everything, to get control, and especially during the this housing market that we're experiencing. Now, it's not simple just to say I want to buy a home and I want to go ahead and become a homeowner today. What are some of the steps that you need to keep in mind? So hopefully by this time you're already convinced that real estate, it's a great way to move forward, to buy, to invest for you and your family. You owe it to yourself. But what are some of the steps that you need to take? Some of the steps are, first thing first, give us a call. All right. Get with your real estate agent. Again, our number is 305-508-9893, but you need to get pre-approved. Okay. You need to get with your lender. Know how much house you can afford, right? Whatever it is. And the amount that you might get afford for, it might not be, the stepstone to buy the house of your dreams, but it's the first step to dominating this inflation that we're experiencing. This is record-breaking inflation. One way, again, to dominate it is by investing in real estate. Now, if you're a real estate investor, again, you already know this, and because the prices are high, interests are high, that doesn't mean that you cannot continue investing in real estate. So if you're a newer investor, you want to learn how you can invest in this market, we highly encourage you to continue with that idea, to give us a call, connect with your agent, connect with your broker, connect with your lender, and let's figure it out. Let's talk about how we can put together a business plan around your real estate investments so that you can profit from this. You can grow from you can grow your portfolio. Now, history shows that during inflationary periods, home prices rise as well. And isn't it true that that's exactly what we're seeing today, right? So, as a homeowner, your house again is an asset that typically increases in value over time, even during inflation. That's because as prices go up, the value of the home go up as well, and that makes buying a home a great hedge during periods of high inflation like the one that we're experiencing today. Again, we're live, and I hope you're enjoying this information. But we're live every single Tuesday at 4:30 with different topics. Again, the number one secret to dominating inflation, which one is it?
Home ownership.
Home
Buying the
ownership.
property.
Invest in real estate. Okay, it's not difficult. I think it's more difficult to migrate to this country, right? It's more difficult to get up every morning and go to work for somebody else to put food on the table, and that's more difficult. I find it than actually investing in your future and figuring out how can you dominate this inflation. And if you dominate inflation, let me tell you something, you're gonna do just fine, right? Moving forward
You're ahead
in
of the
better
game.
times. Yeah, you're ahead of the game. So make sure you give us a call, 305-508-9893. Also, if you're a real estate agent, we're running different promotions for buyers, sellers, real estate agents. If you're a real estate agent, you like what we're putting out there, this is not only for buyers and sellers, for the consumers. It's also for you as a real estate agent to be better trained, better educated, to know what content, what information you can actually share with your sphere rather, with your friends, family, and your clients. So our company, it's Broker Nation Real Estate. We actually are growing our team, and we would love if you can be part of the team as well. So give us a call, same number, 305-508-9893. We're running different type of promotions. We have a mentorship program special that we actually running for the next 3 months. If you want to take advantage of it, we're always doing trainings, and we would love if you can take advantage of our mentorship program as well. We actually take you by the hand and we go through different steps so that you can help more people. My goal is to help as many people as possible, but I cannot do it by myself. I need a team, and that's you. If you're a real estate agent looking for a company that's growing, you're looking for a team, I'm looking for you. So give us a call, 305 508 or send us or send me an email, dailan@brokernation.net. We're here to help you. For buyers, because of the importance of the urgency of buying a home, investing in your future, right? Investing in an asset. We're actually running a promotion for all first-time home buyers for closing cost assistance. We're actually giving up to $10,000 for closing cost assistance. So if you qualify, you can actually get up to $10,000 for the purchase of your home. I'm totally serious. I really want to help you become a homeowner. Right? I don't think it's fair the way that the rents are being handled today. There's inflation is affecting all of us. So I want to make sure that you get a shot at this. I want to make sure that you get into your home. You secure a home for yourself and your family. 305-508-9893. My name is Alan Rubido. Call me. Let's talk. Either me or one of my team members will help you in this aspect. So I want you to take action today. All right, everything is in your hands. The information, where the information, age, there's nothing hidden. All right. With a phone call, you can find out how you can buy your home, how you can qualify for a home, and how you can provide a roof over your family's head that's yours. So thank you so much for joining us today on the Miami Home Show. Mi nombre nuevamente es Dailan Rubido. Fue un placer tenerlos a ustedes con nosotros en el día de hoy. Estamos en vivo todos los martes. Si nos estás viendo por Facebook o YouTube o por nuestra página web, siéntanse libres de mandar sus comentarios, denle like, compártenlo, Si lo están viendo por las plataformas de OVM Radio, OVM TV, de igual manera, compartan sus comentarios, manden sus comentarios. Si tienen preguntas, siéntanse libres, no tengan pena, envíen sus preguntas y con mucho gusto lo vamos a contestar en vivo en los próximos shows o nos pueden llamar por teléfono al 305-508-9893. Denle like y compártenlo para otras personas que se pueden beneficiar de esta información. Please like and share the information. There's a lot of people out there in need of good content, good information on how they can become homeowners. Again, thank you so much for watching us, and I'll see you next Tuesday on the Miami Home Show at 4:30. Bye, everybody.